Welcome back. It's time for us to do even more side quests. This time we're looking at Spongy Spuds. Spongy Spuds. Spongy Spud Eval?
Group chat first, right?
Eval? Evil. I'm not sure. Everyone's talking up the Spongy Spuds. They're mouth-watering even if you just steam them. Didn't I say they were delicious? You look well made up. Not surprised. You got teary-eyed just from eating them raw. Not just that. You can reliably raise a sizable yield without much difficulty. This has put a lot of minds at ease. I think it's safe to say Spongy Spuds are the key to Colony 9's survival. The whole colony seems much brighter now. Everybody's getting a go of working in the fields. And people are less anxious. They're less prone to confrontation too. I just wish we had a similar way to reduce inter-colony hostilities. Triple dot. Sell the potatoes. Don't we? Maybe we should give it a try. Give what a try exactly? Let's try spreading Spongy Spuds to other colonies. That'd solve food shortages, and maybe help a little with the tension and anxiety of the war. Colony 9 certainly works as a successful test model, but are you sure this is going to work? We'll do our best to make it work. Hunger makes it harder to think rationally. It eats away at the heart. We need to free people from that anguish. Then let's get going. Spread the good news of the Spongy Spud. Can't waste any time. I'll call some friends. We'll continue this conversation in the Colony 9 Commander's office. Oh, will we? I want to continue it here, mate. So, as we discussed earlier, we want to teach other colonies how to grow Spongy Spuds. Count me in. Conflicts over food supply are tragic. If there's anything we can do to help ease them, we should. I guess places with poor weather or bad crops would owe us a favor. Looks like nobody objects. I mean, this is great and all, but how are you going to do it? You can't just hand over a spud and call it done. Alright, we need people to be able to teach on site. I'd like Raoul and Kite to take care of that. Work with the people in charge, listen to what they want. Will do. We'll need to suss out the best colonies for cultivation and discuss things with the leaders. But the most important thing right now is the soil. Yeah, the soil needs earthworm wood, right? I've done some analysis on that front. Colony 4 and Colony Mu fulfill the geological criteria. 2 locations. That'll be tricky for the teachers to handle. How about we narrow it down to 1 right now as a test case? Why don't you pick who we'll approach first? Let's see. Mu. Is that your final answer? Nope, I'm good. Okay, let's go and talk to the resource bods with Xeon. Appreciate it, mate. I hope this works. Mu seems like a good shout, I feel.
I hope everyone's getting along.
It's kind of nuts to think how much difference a single spud can make.
A potato with the power to change hearts. Now that's a tuber to tout. Rejoice! This soil should be perfect for Spongy Spuds.
You're really getting into this.
It looks like we're going to get more quests here now. Changes afoot in Colony Mu.
I should write this all down.
Right, Nico. Nico, you got a sec? Oh, hi guys. What do you need? Spongy Spuds, you say? Are they really all that? They are, without a doubt. The greatest food known to man or beast. Oh? Wow, that's a confident assertion. Yeah, sorry, this guy's very into potatoes. If you're worried about how to prepare the fields, no need. Colony 9's willing to send experienced labor over. So what do you think about it? Nico has to admit, Nico doesn't eat many potatoes, but Nico, and just to be clear, I'm Nico, is willing to entertain the notion. I'll talk it over with the others. You don't mind if I don't have an answer right away, do you? Of course, I'll take all the time you need. We'll head back to Colony 9. Let us know if anything comes up. Will do, and thanks. Let's see if we can find this other piece of information while we're here. There's no doubt that's going to spark something.
Time to eat then, no?
Where are you, piece of information? Is it going to be a time of day one? There you are. What happened with Irma came as a shock, but this ain't no time to be down in the dumps. For sake of not being any help to Fiona, she's the one going through the worst of it after all. Too true. It's our turn to be strong and dependable now. There we go. Right, back to Colony 9. You came at just the right time. We just got word that someone in Colony Mu wants to learn to grow the potatoes. Oh, that was quick. I was actually about to assign some teachers. I was thinking of leaving this one to Earl and Carrie. We've heard it's full of young people, so we picked a pair that can feel a bit more at ease with. And Earl's got a bit of a green thumb. Right, he was a big help with the fertilizer. So, sorry about the sudden request, but would you help? If Earl's in, I'm in. I don't think I'll be much use, to be perfectly honest, but I'm not going to turn my nose up at an opportunity like this. And it'd be interesting to get a look at an Acnean colony. Okay, good to hear. The other thing we have to take into consideration is that it's a food people aren't familiar with. Bit of a roadblock if no one knows how to cook it, yeah? We could share our favorite recipes. What do you think? That sounds like forte of Manana. Manana very well equipped to share goodness of spongy spuds with world. I'm telling you, give them a quick steam, job's a good one. If friend's serious about spongy spuds, then a higher height of deliciousness can be achieved. Cooking intuition of Manana say so. Okay, then how about this? We could try to find an original recipe suited to that colony. We can find out about the colony's particular tastes, what they're looking for. I think we'll get people on board that way. Yes, that good plan. Manana all for it. It's weird for you to think about how on board people are with a plan. It just means people can change no matter how many terms they've got under their belt. Okay, that's enough. So Manana's taking care of the recipes. We can do the asking around then. Good, then let's start gathering data from Colony Mu. So like, for one of my recent lunchboxes, I put in 1,000 carrot and shipped it like a star. Ah, that sounds cute. I'd love to have them in my lunchbox. 1 of 4. At least these informations aren't sparking off another quest. Hopefully. It could do, it could easily do it. Hello Fiona, how you doing? No response. Kind of rude, Fiona. Kind of rude, just saying. Why have I not got this quest going in the tracker? Like, accepted. In progress. There. Activate. This feels weird. There we go. So done with eating fish. Alright then. Right, so done with eating fish. We're done. Move on. We don't need to know anymore there. We don't need to know anymore.
This smell.
Really tasty looking ration you got there. Just love how crispy it is. I'd eat them all day, every day if I could. Lovely. So that last one over there. I'm no good with fluffy cloud ears. They just look so unappetizing. The disappointing thing is that they look just... They look just... I ain't got time to read it all. Colony Mu's food plight. Let's discuss Colony Mu's food plight. And whatever they said. So, something about fluffy? I don't know. Something was fluffy. We know that much.
I've already got food on the brain.
Discuss. Colony Mu's food plate.
Let's catch up on stuff.
So about that recipe you've come up with for Colony Mu. Market research was very superb. People of Colony Mu want to feast eyes on cuteness of food before tums of tastiness. Find their preoccupation with the cuteness of their food somewhat irrational, but to each their own. Yet not irrational. Presentation very important element of cooking. Heart of people is very sensitive to appearance. That makes sense. What an ingenious take. We talked about texture with them too, and a good crispiness. Pulled high. So they want a potato that's cute, but also has a nice mouthfeel. Can't even imagine what that would be. Don't worry, pretty heads, and leave everything to Manana. Manana make cute, tasty food that will never go out of style. So how do we put that into practice? I'll do whatever I... From you? Nothing. Oh. Hey, it's not the end of the world. Imagine our recipe is like crystal in Manana's mind. Soon is ready for present to Colony Mu. Manana have complete faith in abilities. That's great news. Let's get cracking then. Manana, is there anything you need besides the spongy spuds? I need 6 spongy spuds, 3 portions of full-bodied Arden meat, 2 whole heads of Empress lettuce. Oh, and 1 big juicy broccoli, and 2,000 not 2,000 carrots. That's entirely too many. Alright. So 2,000 carrots. We can arrange some of that for you. Wow, you're already buzzing about this, aren't you? Quite, Lance. Once the ingredients are ready, we can unveil Manana's creation to Colony Mu. Let's have a look at the fields, and then we can talk to Nico about cooking. Everything seems to be going well here. We just got all these seed potatoes planted. Earl has a very kind and gentle way of planting. Nico feels sure that kind of planting will lead to extremely tasty taters. But I'm here, so I'd know. Actually, that's just how you plant things. I was just trying to let the seeds know how hard they work to grow. Earl, you're just too much. I'm really not. They're getting on well. Yep. Time for eating. Everyone, wash human paws and get ready for cooking. Oh, dinner. We know it's hard to incorporate an unfamiliar ingredient into a menu. So Manana's put together a special recipe for you. What? That's so cool. Where is it? Can Nico eat it now? Tee. Time to break from work to the mess hall. Why is everything about food? I'm getting hungry.
I'm calling it now. Spongy spuds are really going to take off around here.
Must keep composure.
He's really into these spuds.
This smell.
Really? Let cooking begin.
What was it they needed again?
Not all them. Done. Oh, they look lovely. Spongy pan-fried croquettes. It's finished. Bon appetit. It's almost too adorable to eat. Others are just like, yeah, chuck in. You should eat it though, it's great. Ho 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 ho. It's so crisp and fluffy. Altogether yummy. Thanks so much for telling us about spongy spuds. Nico, that's me, Natch. Thinks these are going to be a big hit with the whole colony. I'm glad to hear that. It's still a long way to harvest, though. You should have to tend those fields every day. Don't worry, Early will keep us right. Yeah. Now it's exciting to wait for day of harvesting of spongy spuds. That's for sure. Oh man, they're going to outclass Colony 9 spuds. I'm very much doubt that, but it'll be a friendly contest. The harder we all work at this, the richer our day-to-day lives will be. At least, that's what I believe. You've made a first step today, Xeon. One more step toward your ideal. I've never really thought of it as an ideal. I suppose it is. And maybe it's just a small step in the grand scheme of things. But for me, it's a pretty big one. We've done it! That's the final question in the game, right? No, of course not. That's spurred on 16. Oh, it has actually had something pop up. Oh, great. That was just a joke game. You weren't meant to. Oh!
Yeah, you can't always give 100%.
God, it's very hard to give 100%. Well, we don't need to do it because it's not a quest. News of Ilis.
We should talk about this.
So, about Ilis. Seems like she hasn't come back to Colony 9 in forever. First I've heard of it. What else has been going on while I've been away? That's worrying. No one has any idea? Not in the slightest. Looks like she up and left in a leftness so that narrows it down. I think she's probably okay, but if she's taken a leftness out, then she might mean to bring back something big. Maybe she needs to travel a great distance. What business would she have outside Colony 9? Either way, we're going to find her, right? What if she's in trouble? Come on, up, let's go. Yeah. Ah, that's right. She said something about the soil on Hope's Rest. Hope's Rest? There's nothing there anymore. Should we check around the prison? Let's see if we can find her. A chance encounter. Alice. Huh? My name's Elis. What are you doing here? We heard that you've been away from the colony for a while, so we came to look for you. What did you come all the way out here for alone? An up-on caravan told me that there's a good place to grow plants around here. I thought I could take a load of the soil and bring it back to fertilize the fields in Colony 9. They're so bothered about their potatoes, aren't they? But now I'm finally here, ready to bring back the soil. I was tired from the long journey and I made a mistake with the controls. Yeah, it looks that way. Riku, you're up. As if Riku have choice. Oh. Someone's there. I can hear footsteps. The voices came from this way. Oh, look. It's Mwamba. I remember him. Oh, it's you. Just give us a heart attack, why don't you? Wait. Mwamba, it can't be you. It is. You're alive? Alice, the thing is, I can't believe something like that could happen. It's weird to think that Mwamba standing there and here isn't the Mwamba I knew. But I'm glad I got to meet him again. Alice, our resident furball says we need to swap out some parts, but it should be fine. Resident furball. The leftness we came in is nearby. We should have spare parts to give you. Thank you. So, why did you come here? Hope's Rest is rich in resources, so we came looking to see what we could find. The city's full of people who got out of prison like me. And that big of a surge in population isn't easy to cope with. And let me help you out in returning for fixing this up. We're game too. That would be great. Okay, so what we need from you is stave petals, titanic beehives, and soddy stones. If you could get 10 of each of those, we'd be set. Think you can manage that? We sure can. Oh no.
It feels wrong to act like he's still the old Mwamba. It's just not true.
All we can do now is to give him the freedom to lead the best life he possibly can.
Hey. Yoi. Mwamba, what's up? Biggie said I should help you guys out. So here's what we found so far. Oh, thank you. So you've decided to transfer to our salvage corps. Wonderful. Huh? We'd be sure to work you hard. Too right. Come on, lads, give me a break. Are you used to living in the city yet? I'm getting there. Monica and the others have done a lot for us, me and Hackett, you know. That's good. I wonder why his memories haven't come back like Miyabi's. Yeah, well, when you think of how they died, that's probably for the best. I think so too. I imagine there'll be some DLC quest later.
Hey, that's the thing.
That'll unlock something
Don't
for
you
him.
go losing that.
Could easily be a hero or something like that, I imagine. In future.
The soil smells so rich here. A good place.
He's so focused on those bloody potatoes, isn't he? It's like, dude, you're obsessed with these potatoes. Chill on the potato issue.
For the stuff.
Hey, Hackett. Well, we'll go salvaging with you. Sure. So much already found. Hackett, genius searcher. Bomba's the genius. He told me all the tricks. Can I ask you to take the stuff I can't carry? A pleasure of us to help. Are you friends with Mwamba? Yeah, we've been through a lot together. He's one of those guys who takes people under his wing, you know? Huh. Mwamba's still Mwamba. Seems like he's getting on well in the city. Seems so. It's always stayed with me, how we couldn't save him from D. We know it isn't him, but I'm glad that this time we got to save him too. As am I.
I hope everyone's getting along. Hey, that's the thing for the stuff.
That's the thing for the stuff.
It, yeah?
Alright, so we got a Titanic beehive. I don't think we're gonna find 10 ginormous beehives over here. Something just tells me that isn't gonna happen.
Ha.
You never know though.
Hey, that's the thing for the stuff.
It is. Okay, here's what I managed to find. Whoa, it's huge! One more push and that should be it. Oh, we've picked up loads. Mwamba lent us a hand. He's a born salvager. He's still Mwamba, memories or not. Found the place where he was killed just by total chance. There was equipment left behind, scattered all over the place. It's still hard to remember. Truth is, when I crashed that Levnis, I was distracted, thinking about him. I was really surprised to see him. Oh, well, he's doing okay, right? That's what he said. And that's good. I'm glad.
Hey, that's the thing for the stuff.
Glad we found it.
Alright, we got the things for the stuff now, so let's head on back. Destination map, will that help me? Slightly. Only slightly. Ziggy. All fixed. Yep, thank you so much. I owe you one. Everyone's probably out of their minds with worry, so I'd better get back to Colony 9 straight away. I'm not going to chat with Mwamba. It's fine, he doesn't know me anyway. And it would just make me sad. I got to see his smile one more time. That's enough. Aww. I mean, think about it. If it was the Mwamba I knew, he'd have hit his time long ago. Yeah, like everyone else in this group with the travelling we've done. Right. I'm just glad that this time I get to say goodbye properly. Hey, you going already? Yep, I've got my own stuff I need to be getting back home. Ah, shame. You're from the same colony as Noah and the others, right? Right. I guess I'll see you next time then. You will? Yeah, me and Hackett have been talking about taking a trip when things have calmed down. Seeing the world. We've decided our starting point would be Colony 9. You did? And I'll be waiting to say hi when you come. Good. See you then, Ellis. See you, Mwamba. It was like, oh. And that's another one down. A chance encounter.
I hope everyone's getting along.
Nope, maxed out another affinity there. That's cool. Right, so let's see. Closest Campy is there. Because we've got another discussion to do.
Can we maybe train?
Maybe. Alright, so. Changes afoot in Colony Mu.
We should talk about this.
I gotta say, I was worried for a minute there. But it seems like the mood in Colony Mu has really changed, don't you think so? For sure. Feels like everyone decided to take on some degree of responsibility. I'm so glad it all worked out. Hold on. I'm getting a massage. And a message. Who are you getting a massage from? It's from Colony Mu. What, the massage? Hey, I'm sorry to bother you. Where are you right now? Wait, don't go. Stop it. Someone help. What's going on? Hey. Sparkit, I lost them. What was that all about? Voice sounded like it belonged to Sore. Sounds like something's wrong. Let's go and check it out. The future I want to spin? Oh, hello. What's going on, everyone? That's what we wanted to ask you. By the sound of that message you sent, thought you might need urgent assistance or something. Oh, that. Well, we do need help, but you might have misunderstood. Actually, What the... Where did this fella come from? I'm sorry. This chunker is quite the rascal. Chunker. I think it's just trying to be playful. You found it. What a relief. Is anyone going to clue us in? So the truth is, we were talking about trying to raise Armus. Almond milk is so tasty, and there's so many of them roaming around here anyway. Well, that was our reasoning, but they're actually quite a handful. They keep trying to run away. And this one went missing a short while ago, which is why I called you in a panic. Right. So, sorry to alarm you. This is the last one. I hope to see Gugu riding it. Thank you, Goo. You're a lifesaver. Even Gugu is helping you. They'd come wandering in Flower Patch. They're big trouble if it eat flowers Gugu painstakingly grow. We have to come up with something so we don't have to chase them every day. Why not use fences to build pen? They maybe feel more calm if you're safe, or so Gugu heard. Of course, a pen. You think Nico will give us materials? I think so. Let's ask Talo and the rest to help too. I won't be able to carry it all on my own. Tuso, can you take care of the Armus? Sound like you know what you're talking about. Where did you learn about Armus? Gugu think just reading books somewhere. They're not sure of any more details than that. Is there a textbook or something about them? If it doesn't ring a bell with you, Uni, then it probably isn't in any Kavesi text. I guess it's not in any Agnium manuals either? At least not as far as I know. This is the first I've heard of purposely keeping Armus of colony grounds. If neither of you know anything, then maybe the city might have the information we need. Let's go and look into it. Wellwell offer welcome. Pleased to make selves at home in shop of Wellwell. I knew that this place sold books, but this is... There is thing friends want to know. Wellwell loves seeing curiosity in customers. But sea of knowledge is deep and vast. Friends need help of Wellwell to find. If you could, that would be great. We're looking for books around raising Armus. Oh, well, we'll have perfect intro textbook for that. I have 2 volumes full of infos. Oh my wings, you actually have something? Shop of Wellwell full of treasures from all places and all times. Of course Wellwell have something. Many somethings, in fact.
Gotta watch the pennies.
Alright, well, we'll buy that. And we'll buy that, may as well. Please come shop with Wellwell again. Did you find something?
What was it they needed again?
There we go. Wow, can't believe you actually found a book on Armus. I think it might be a bit difficult to follow though. Let's take a look. Oh, there's a lot of pictures in here. Oh, my socks and sparks, I love it. They're so pretty and cute. this bit says something about adults? Those are children. What does that mean? Adults and children are... how should I explain this? I think big ones are adults and small ones are children, Lotus. Oh, you're right. There's labels on the pictures. Guess you won't need to explain after all. Oh. Wait, you wanted to explain? Oh, look. It talks about making a pen, too. Seems like Goo was right. Oh, and here's the part about feeding. It says it's important what and how much they eat. It's meant to affect the milk's taste, too. Sparks, I forgot to get the Amu fodder. Need to ask Nico for some pronto. How much do you need? Even with all that Nico can spare, you only have about half of what the book recommends. Oh no. Well then, how about I give it the rest? Or you could just feed them a little less. Ow! Someone really has it out for me. I want food, mate. Alright, come off it. If we help, will you leave me alone? Would you really? Thanks so much. Should we give any food we find to you then, Tussor? Yes, please. Thank you ever so much. Give it a food or I'll eat him. Aren't they kind, little buddy? Oh dear.
I hope everyone's getting along.
Well, good little dudes. Look, they've been waiting ages for some food.
What was it they needed again?
Hopefully I've got enough. Yes! Barley. Thank you so much. This is going to fill all their little bellies right up. Now there's just one last challenge for us. One last challenge? We have to pick a big Amu and big Arden and put them together. Apparently the day after it rains, a new little one will be born. It's really important that they're compatible, it says, so I'm trying hard to work out which ones to go with. Compatible, you say? Just like how two people can be compatible? Maybe you should pick based on personality then. Personality, huh? Easygoing Arden, timid Amu. How about putting the easygoing Arden with the shy Amu? I think the carefree nature of that Arden is less likely to scare the Amu. Yes, it's important they both feel calm. In that case, I guess we'll go with the pairing you suggested. Yes. Thank you so much. Then I think we found our pairing. Now we just have to wait to rain, right? Come to think of it, I think Goo mentioned something once that could help. Apparently there's a powerful Noppon out there who can summon rain clouds. Yes, there is. Maybe we can turn to that Noppon if we really need to then. Let's circle back when it's rained. Okay, we'll be waiting. Pitter-patter, 'cause of rain. It's pitter-patter, the sound of the rain. I like it. Rain, a rain, pitter-patter again. Oh, what song this, friend ask? It rain calling song of pitter-patter. Pitter-patter love rain. Love rain so much, pitter-patter and rain clouds are best friends. You want rain to make visit? Okay, but pitter-patter need money to do best work. Yeah, we'll pay you then. Okay, thank you friends, let pitter-patter get in zone, then pitter-patter call clouds over. Rain? Oh rain! Pitter-patter! Again!
Rain. I hope it won't slow us down too much.
It work. Rain make visit soon. Behold power of friendship.
It's actually raining. Let's get back to Colony Mew, see how the Armos are doing.
No sparking way, there's more of them. Yep, 4 more to be exact. Looks like even more of them made little ones than just the pair we chose. We were just trying to think of what names to give them. Nico, and again, that's me, was against. I don't think we should give them names. It'd be harder to say goodbye if we do. That's exactly why we should name them. They were living things just like us. I want to thank them for coming into this world and call them by their own names. Right, they're living things just like us. You're right. We have to face the facts. Indeed, when we have some steak in future, be like, this tastes like... trying to think of a name. Nope. You could be drop... Well, yeah, it tastes like drop warp. This drop warp steak is lovely. Just feels harsh, doesn't it? You could be drop wart and droppy done. And as for you, Hickory and Hickydon. And you little ones could be just relax, Tussie. You don't have to name all of them in one go. Yeah, exactly. We'll all give it a think too. Hold on a sec, I have an idea on the tip of my tongue. Living things just like us, huh? She's got a point. There's no such thing as a life that just passes by without leaving a single mark. Hey, have you ever tasted freshly squeezed milk before? It's so amazingly delicious. I would have to guess I most probably have not, no. Did you say squeezed? What's different about it? I'm excited for you to try it out and see. Hold on, let me get you some. Nico will help too. As in me. Nico, I mean. You don't have to go to all that trouble for us. I think it would be wise to just accept their offer or risk showing bad manners. Anyway, if there's anything else you need help with, we're here for you. Thank you so much for everything you've done for us. It'd be amazing if you could keep helping out on our new ranch. Armus and Oddens are being reared on this ranch. Speak to Tussor to help out. Give it enough food for them to grow up, pair up an Armor and Odden, and wait for the rain for baby time. Keep helping and eventually you might see some rare beasts. Take a load off and get ranching. Oh, well, alright then. If you try, I want to spin.
I hope everyone's getting along.
Okay. What are these teensy armies eating?
What are we giving them?
There we go. Thank you ever so much. I'll make sure my armies grow up big and healthy. Well, that's lovely. And obviously we're going to end this part here, so we shall see you in the next part. Who knows what with. Ta-da for now.